Welcome to the Breaking M Theory podcast. Hope you guys are doing well. We got a good episode for you today. We're about to get into how to deal with a problematic person. But first, let's introduce everybody.
Hey, buddy! You got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
And you got Charles the Future.
We are the future.
We are the future, Charles, not them.
Not them.
They don't
Not
know that.
ever them. Ever, ever, ever.
Ever, ever, ever.
Ever, ever, ever. Ever, ever?
Ever, ever.
Ever, ever.
Ever.
What's up? What's up, y'all? Seriously, it's been a minute since we've been out here doing this thing, but we have a good topic today.
Yeah, we do.
We have something that we need to discuss. Something that some of you might have been dealing with, in your past. Something that might bring you nightmares. Something that you're thinking about, that somebody's done to you, or maybe you're dealing with it right now. God, if you are,
Good luck to you.
good luck. I got my heart right there. You know what? Because this is some serious shit, man.
It is.
You know what? Let me put it like this. Relationships are not easy,
No, they're not.
right? And it's sometimes all you need to do is find the right person. But in searching for that right person, you might actually find the wrong person. And
What is the odds of that?
it's, by the way, did I forget? Did I do it again?
Oh, shoot.
I did it again.
Uh-oh.
I always do this. By the way, we got Bucky in the back on the ones and twos.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I forgot.
You know what? You know what it was? Because you were so hard at work in the back. Like, I'm seeing you do your thing, and I'm like, I don't want to disturb him. He doesn't even. Okay, you know what?
That's the excuse.
Wait. Yeah,
Because of jail.
because of jail, I didn't say. Okay, that's what happens.
Don't worry, you'll get rewarded then.
And you will be rewarded in your next life.
It's all good. It's all good. It's I just got to do this.
2 hours later.
And then I'll remember. But man, unfortunately, what I was trying to say is,
Yeah.
like you might have we're all looking for the right relationship, right? The right person. But sometimes in finding that right person, you meet the wrong person. And sometimes that wrong person isn't just wrong, but like they're dead wrong. They're like fucking out there. They're psycho. There's a whole bunch
You know
of
what? Since you just said that,
Yeah.
this one's being renamed.
What are we gonna rename this?
How to deal with a psycho.
Ooh, okay.
Hashtag problematic.
Hashtag problematic.
Hashtag problematic person.
So number one, I think you know what we should do.
Yeah.
First off, there's some signs to know if you're with a psycho, if
True.
you're with a problematic person.
Yeah.
So maybe we should discuss that first.
Let's get into
and
that.
if any of these things that we mentioned is something that you're dealing with, well then you're in the right place because we're gonna help you out.
Also comment.
Yes.
Or at least try.
Huh?
Like and subscribe.
Like,
and comment.
subscribe, and participate. You know, you have anything that you want to mention that we're talking about, or you're dealing with? Please, this is the
Let us
forum
know.
because this is why we're here. This is the Breaking M Theory podcast.
Yes, it is.
So go ahead.
So let's get into this first one.
All right.
Over-exaggerate small issues.
Have you ever dealt with somebody like that?
I think we all have
what's
at
the
one
small
point.
issue?
It could be anything like you didn't wash the dishes. You didn't wash the dishes. Look at, and they start tossing stuff. Like, I mean, like literally, like it could be even like little things like, why didn't you call me? Like, I just talked to you like 30 minutes ago, but you said you were gonna call me again, and now and they just lose it. Like
Breaks down.
they break down. Like little things are just, and you're like, what the? Cause have you ever had this feeling where like they say that and you're like, what the fuck? Like, dude.
Why are you tripping over this?
Why are you tripping over this little thing, right? Right? At the other end, see, I like to play devil's advocate at the same time.
Could it be called insecurity?
It could be, and maybe they're going through an issue or something, and that things like that happen.
Maybe she just had a period that moment. You don't know.
It could be.
Could be the time of the month.
It could be the time of month. It could be a bad day at work. It could be something at home, and then they have a bad day. See, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these things happen out of nowhere for no reason, constantly. See, these little things are always there, right? And then the more you notice it, the more you're gonna be like, oh hell no, you're dealing with the psycho. I'm just saying.
A very toxic person.
All right. What else?
Next one. Tendency to get physical.
Well, I kind of said that earlier, like, oh, you didn't clean this, and they throw it at you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they missed.
Okay, how about this? If anybody does this to you, points their finger in your face and gets like, you know what I mean? Stupid. Because you know sometimes they try to trigger you.
Oh, of course.
Right? They're trying to like goad you into like hurting them, and they step up to you and they like things like that. I've had a relationship where that was that type of person. It freaked me the hell out because I'm like, whoa, like settle down. Like it's not even that situation. But again,
It ain't that serious.
it ain't that serious. But if it's something where it happens constantly, run. You're dealing with the psycho.
Yeah.
For real. And don't, hey, and I'm gonna say this: don't ever put hands on a woman,
Never.
ever. But they might try to put hands on you. Leave,
No, of course.
run. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's continue with this
Fuck you, you teddy bear.
this psychotic list.
Fuck you, you teddy bear.
Stop it. Constantly wants you to check in.
I see
That-
that's too much.
That's what you said earlier. That's insecurity, right?
Yeah.
They have issues, and it's not even you. It's their insecurities that constantly have to check up on you for some reason. They're like, "What are you doing?" And it's like, and then if you don't check in at certain times, then they get mad. Like, why didn't you check in?
Why'd you go MIA?
Why'd you go MIA? Why are you ignoring me?
But why is this a problem?
Because you're not talking to me.
Because you're not
Damn
talking
it.
to me.
Yeah,
So
but
what's a healthy way of communicating?
every 2 hours, every 3
Hey,
hours?
there
Every
shouldn't be-
every 5 to 10 minutes.
Again, no, dude. There shouldn't be a time, right? There shouldn't be a time. Obviously, for example, if you're working, right,
Oh, of course.
and the girls like saying, hey, what's going on,
You're not responding.
and you're not responding, and then she gets mad at you. You're like, yo, I'm working. Like I can't. I'm in the middle of
like for me, I'm a driver, so I can't respond.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't be driving and texting at the same time.
Bro, I want you to respond.
And that's what a problematic person.
But here's the issue.
Well, let me just finish my thought. A problematic person doesn't care about your boundaries, doesn't care about you're driving. I don't care. You're supposed to message me, and those things don't make any sense. Yeah. But okay, now continue.
We are in an age of everyone owning a microcomputer in their pocket.
That's true.
And everyone can get a hold of everyone anytime.
Yes.
And people tend to believe that because you call them or you have that device readily available, guess what? You have to call back and check in.
Yeah.
I think that is an issue, period. Because like that's just insane. Like back in the day, we had pagers, right?
We did have pagers.
You had to go
this
to
is
the
true.
We had to find a payphone.
So are you
And that
telling me
took
that
even longer?
Are you telling me that you sold drugs?
I'm a doctor.
Is he the doctor or drug dealer? Or Dr. Green Thumb?
What's the difference?
But here's the thing: you think they're more psycho these days than back?
No, they're always.
Well,
It's always.
I'm just asking.
A psycho's a psycho regardless.
It's a different type of psycho.
There were psychos back in Egypt, back in the Roman era. Okay.
Cleopatra.
You check
Cleopatra.
in, motherfucker. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if it's a log phone. you use it.
Right phonetically. Drawings.
I don't care if it's a fucking.
Hieroglyphics.
I don't care if it's a. I don't care if it's the can with the little string on it.
Yeah.
You call me.
You call
If
me.
you have it, you call me.
Yeah. But yeah, just because you can talk to anybody at any moment doesn't mean you should require the other person to always do
Here's
that
the
at the
thing:
same time.
with the phone, so when you go to Instagram, whatever,
Yeah.
it shows like a little green dot. Seeing
you're online.
still on, when you're not on no more.
Yeah. That's true. That's true too.
You just turn. You just.
Oh,
close it.
dude, there's so many ways to check on people.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways. To check on
But
people.
again, we're talking about when we're talking about is excessive to the point where it's like they almost don't let you live your life because you have to check in so much. That could be an issue.
because it revolves around them,
Yeah, because they're selfish.
male or female.
So we got insecurity, we got
Clean.
selfishness,
Cleanest.
cleanliness. Well, let's see what else we got.
We got emotionally unstable.
Now, again, you could say it's the period. You could, but we're not talking about that. It could be.
You could say it's the badizzy.
oh my goodness.
Oh man.
This show goes off the rails real quick all the time.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
what are you talking about?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Don't worry about it.
Challenge forfeited.
So wait, what was that again? 'Cause well, you threw me off.
Emotionally unstable.
Unstable. Like, yeah. Well, you know what? This connects with the next one, I think, or something else that we're mentioning.
Bipolar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, again, bipolar is a medical condition.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
Is it? It is.
Or does it
is.
come naturally to some people?
No, it is what it is.
What is it?
Clinically,
I get you.
What is it when you're bipolar? What is the higher that word?
schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You freaking
But
schizoid.
bipolar is your moods change.
Yes.
Schizophrenic, you hear and see things.
Yeah, that's
Really? I
yeah.
thought it would have been
No.
just a little step higher than
No.
bipolar.
Well, there's bipolar 1, bipolar 2. There's different
Yeah.
levels also. So
Bucky 1, Bucky 2.
right, I want neither.
No.
Yeah.
No, I return both.
Stupid.
But yeah, it could also be emotional immaturity,
Yeah.
right? That they just don't know how to be in a, like a person doesn't know how to be in a relationship. By the way, we even as men we can be psycho too.
Of
Trust
course.
me.
Oh,
right?
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying,
What?
we can be a little psycho too, and sometimes that it's a little emotional immaturity, and it happens to all of us. If somebody's not there, then maybe that's a good sign that maybe you should distance yourself from this person because they're not ready to be in a relationship. If they're always, their emotions are like all over the place
Psycho?
or psycho. Yeah,
I
know.
can see that.
Yeah. Yep. Next. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going because this is good stuff.
Doesn't respect your time or space. What? Did I hear Patrick? What?
Can you move it along?
Thanks. Once again,
Right.
doesn't respect your time.
So this is the situation about like you're at work, you're driving, you're on the road, and she's like, "No, I need your attention right now." It's like everything has to be right now. There's no later. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, dude. If that like, we have responsibilities as human beings, don't we?
Of course, 40 hours a week. Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't we
For
have
some
a
of us.
responsibility to respond?
Wait, you work 40 hours a week?
I do.
Wow.
Well, look at
What
you
a
see,
big boy
you
am
see,
I, am I?
you see his guns, man. He's
Minimal
been
hours
working
is
hard.
what I'm
man.
talking about.
Oh, sorry. You make what 60 hours in a week?
But you work a lot, but not all the time.
I work all the time, man.
I'm always working. I'm on the job right now.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is fun. This is
This
good.
is our fun job.
But it's not just work. It could be you could have
You can be working in the gym.
yeah.
Go shopping.
You could be doing whatever. It could be you could be with
need,
family.
You know what y'all need to do?
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Let's go buy some shoes.
But the psycho won't want you to treat yourself because she only cares about you treating her, and that's hence psychoness.
Very psycho. Don't like it.
Don't like it. So if this is a person like that, you might be dealing with one. Just saying.
Next one. Stalker tendencies.
Woo. Have y'all ever dealt with a stalker before?
accepted.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what they say to themselves before.
Right? They're like, challenge accepted.
It's like, I can't see you right now. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Challenge accepted. Yeah, okay.
Have you been stalked before, Puma?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Where you've been like shopping? You seen?
No. Okay, this happened. I was literally like, I was talking to someone. This is years ago.
In your 20s?
In my 20s. I was...
Well, that was a long time ago.
That's
It
awesome.
was a long time ago. I'm old. Wait. You know what? We're the same age. but I used to date this girl, okay? And for what I didn't like her. You date somebody, you realize they're not the right person, and I told her as much. Like,
Well, I guess you did a good job to make her like you. Or...
yeah. Well, I would try to go out. I tried to be myself, but there was I kind of remember she was a bad kisser.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's back. Like it turned me off. I'm like, nah, I don't think we should hang out anymore.
Can you show us how she did it?
No. So I said this, right? And she couldn't believe that I just rejected her. But I told her, like, no, like, it's just not gonna work out.
Yeah.
I was being cool. And then all of a sudden she would be like texting me, calling me, seeing what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm trying not to talk. I'm like, I'm not talking to you anymore. Like, get the hint. And then one day she's like, oh, I saw you outside of your house. You're playing with your little nephew. Oh, that looks so cute. I'm like, what the are you driving by my house now? Like, she would literally drive by my house to see what I was doing.
Jesus.
Like,
That
What
is
if she didn't see
scary.
you outside?
but see, I had to be like, that is it. Like, I don't talk to me ever again. And she still kept on. She wrote letters. I was like, it was too much. It was like, what's the movie?
Which one?
You kind of were talking about it. No, well maybe.
Fair
Single
attraction.
white female.
Fatal Attraction. Yeah. I
Sometimes-
honestly felt like I didn't want to leave my dogs outside
You want
because
to find it in the boiling?
yes, yeah, that's how bad it was. So
Oh, man.
that's how you know.
But just imagine nowadays
Yeah.
with Snapchat, Instagram,
Oh, I know.
Facebook. I mean,
They could
there's so-
cyber stalking.
Hey,
There's a thing called
cyber-stalking. Yeah,
cyber
It
stalking,
would
yo.
it would be funny if she would take your nephew to Magic Mountain.
It's like, and then take pictures and be
Yeah.
like, look who I'm with. Like, no.
Isn't that like some swim
Yeah.
fan type shit?
That is some
That
swim
sounds
fans.
like, yeah, I was about to say like 90s or 80s movies,
Yeah.
like Swim Fan. Yeah, exactly. Or Crush.
Okay, you know why they make these movies? Because this shit that we're talking about is real, yo. It's real. It's real shit.
Based on true events.
Based on true events. Okay. Anything else?
So, what we got? Next. Oh, we just said it. Profile
Okay.
stalking.
So think about this. Doesn't respect your boundaries.
Yeah.
Always wants you to check in. Emotionally unstable. What else did we say?
Insecure.
Insecure, right?
Polar.
Bipolar. All these things. All these are signs that you might be with somebody that's just not all there, right? A problematic person,
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing:
and you need to deal
No.
with
A psycho.
this. You're dealing with the psycho.
all these flags.
Yeah.
You dating her.
Yeah.
At one point, you'd have seen all these flags already. Like, get rid of her.
Again, they don't. Here's the thing. These red flags don't always pop up right away,
That's what I'm saying.
right? You could be dating somebody for a month, 2 months, 6 months.
You gotta watch
and-
the patterns.
Yeah, but there'll be little signs like one of these things pop up, and then something else pops up, and then another thing pops, and then all of a sudden, the floodgates open, and then they just become like overwhelming. As soon as you start seeing these things, maybe it's the time to kind of
Yeah, but you
separate
might
yourself.
want to work it before the floodgates open.
You would love to do that, like this is the difficult part, because now sometimes they get you, they trap you in the situation, and now you realize you're in too deep. You're literally like what's his name? Oh my, I forgot the guy in the movie. But anyways, you're in so deep where now you're trying to get out, but they have their claws on you.
I don't think the claws have that. I think they have an occasion at that point.
That's-
Yeah.
You're like a poor little guppy.
So
Those are Puma's claws.
yeah.
You're like a poor little guppy stuck in your little tank.
So we have a few things that you can try to do to get out of this situation, right?
Actually, we have one more.
Oh wait, what's one more?
Before we get into how to deal with it.
Okay, tell me.
This is my favorite one, too.
Oh, okay.
Holds on to your personal possessions.
Oh God, right?
Oh, that's funny.
And they don't want to give. It's not that they
Hilarious.
they keep it. They don't want to give it back. Like they literally hold it for ransom. And it's like, oh, by the way, I left. I left my shirt. I left my hat. I left my keys. Can I get it back? No, they're mine now. You see the? Oh, by the way, the eyes. They're crazy. That's how you know.
That's psycho.
Like a goldfish, the black goldfish with a big.
Yeah. I like his visual.
Let's get that one more time, Puma. Let's
Right.
get that one more
The
time.
eyes. They're crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
I'm telling you. Okay. So how do we deal with this? How can we deal with this problem?
Well, let's get into this first one.
Yes.
Breaking up, but it might feel like surgery.
Obviously, the first thing you want to do is break up, but it has to be gentle. It is like taking the knife and slicing. And the thing is, if you're going to try to cut it off, but it's going to stick, right? It's like that, like silly putty or the glue where you're like trying to pull it off, but it's pulling your skin too. That's how hard it is because they're attached like a barnacle to you.
Like a barnacle.
Like, is that, I'm trying to be visual, okay? So,
What if it's like that?
by the way, you can never just say it's over. We're breaking up, because that's going to trigger them, and they're going to come after you harder, and try to keep you. You have to like do some relationship ninja and be like, hey, you know what? Here's the thing that sometimes works. Make it feel like it's their fault. Like, You know what I mean? Like turn it around so they
I'm
break
curious.
up with you.
Why don't you role play and see how this pans out?
Well, there is. I've done this.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, you know what? We're gonna get to some other ideas, but yeah, obviously, once you realize that you're with the wrong person and they're a little bit psycho, you should break up for your own safety.
Of course.
Hey,
and
for the
for your own
podcast,
well-being.
let me see everyone's crazy eyes.
I already gave mine. You guys gave yours.
Give me your crazy ass.
Okay, you have it's the same. He has the same eyes.
I'm naturally crazy.
You're naturally crazy. It's just me that has the crazy eyes. Okay. All right. Okay. So we want to break up. What else can we do? Well, what else can you help yourself do?
We can try to establish boundaries.
Yes. Well, this is the psychological,
Yeah.
like therapeutic way is explain to the person, like, you know what, I have boundaries. You know, I maybe it is something that's medical, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are bipolar, but they're still a great person. It's just that it's a little overwhelming at times. So the best thing to do is to create boundaries. Say, hey, look, when I'm at work, I can't talk to you.
Just be like, excuse me, miss.
Like, I need to focus on my job. When I'm at the gym, like, I need to focus on what I'm doing because I'm, whatever your thing is, set the boundaries. After this hour at night, like, I need to get my rest. Sometimes they want to talk to you all through the night, and you got to wake up at 5 a.m. Say, you know what? My boundary is I can't talk to you after midnight. Whatever.
You know what? Just
11.
come over to my house and stay over.
This is why you're gonna get trapped by Psycho one day. So I'm trying to help him out. He's my. Okay. Anyways.
You're my counselor?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, you invite them over, they'll never leave.
Yeah. They're like. And don't wait. Oh, what was it? Don't
Before
they're
you-
like, they're
before-
like,
before
they're
you
like
know it-
gremlins. Don't
Yeah.
feed them after midnight. Don't put water on them.
Dude, before you know it, you let them
come.
come over, they ain't gonna leave.
Yeah.
They're gonna move in by the time you know it.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
I'm not here. I forgot.
Okay. Anyways, Bucky said nothing.
I didn't hear what you said.
What you just said. All right. I love it. Okay. What else can we do?
This is funny.
Okay.
Maybe out psycho the psycho.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, but then I remember because I always jump the gun,
Yes, you do.
right? It's like, how about this? You message her. It's like, how come you didn't message me? She's like, I just messaged you. No, I want you to message me more.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, like to the point where it like almost she's like, oh my, she's like, no, you're too much. No, you're too much, right?
And then you're just gonna have a back and forth of you're too much, you're too much.
And then show up. You will, but maybe they'll say like, yo, you're even worse than me. Forget that. I'm out.
That's a big maybe.
It's a Hail Mary. It's a Hail Mary play, but show up uninvited to her place,
Nah.
right?
Tick, 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 tick.
I have good crazy eyes. I do have good crazy eyes. All right,
I don't like them.
I know. What can I say?
So we're talking about other people being psycho, not you, right?
Only if this is true.
Copy
I'm not
that.
going to even try to say anything else about that. Yeah. Okay.
Next one. Maybe get a therapist.
Who, her or?
Yes.
Everybody that's involved,
Everybody.
man, because we're all fucked up.
By the way, we all need therapy. It's always good to talk to somebody, and sometimes the person you're seeing needs to talk to somebody too, and say, hey, you know what? Maybe we need to talk to somebody to work out our issues. Maybe it is something that they're dealing with, and it's not just that they're psycho, but they're just having issues. Having like a little counseling might help.
Could be.
But again, that's if you feel like this person is worth trying to salvage the relationship.
And you have to accept yourself if you want to do the counseling.
That's the
therapy.
hard work, right? And because let's be all real. We're not perfect either. We're not fucking saints here either. So maybe that might help both parties, you and the other person.
Maybe.
Yeah, but mostly them because they're fucking crazy.
But mostly you.
But mostly you. But no, you have to be able
Have some extra sessions on me.
How about this? You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and know, you know what, you're not perfect either, and that could help you.
None of us are perfect, bro. But
Yeah.
then some people out psycho us too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. All right.
You're welcome.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Try to distance yourself as far as you can.
Unfortunately,
You could
you try to set boundaries, and they jump over that boundary, right?
or they run right through it.
They they rhino it right through.
Just rhino fucking through it.
Yeah, just horns and everything. At this point, if they're not getting the hint, you try to break up with them, you try to set boundaries, you try to like say this maybe let's do some counseling, and they're just over the top. You got to distance yourself to that person, right? That's what I did to my stalker.
My psycho?
my psycho stalker. Like I literally had to distance myself. I had to do a lot of things to make sure.
But what was the thing she got? Finally, the hints. Like, the hints he gave her, like she stopped.
I had to be extremely direct. I'm like, look, I don't want to be mean to you, but I am not interested. I don't think we work. It's just not going to happen. Please respect that. And I had to say it out. Like I had to write it out. Like,
But how many times to that point?
That was the last time, and that was when I did that. I think she finally got the hint.
Were you like, I'm trying not to tell you this, but I don't want you.
Yes, that's basically what had to go down.
But where did it happen? You went out with her, or you?
No, I don't know. It was she wrote me a letter, and I had to text her. I had to text her back or something.
Did she send you a letter in the mail?
A letter in the mail
Shit.
of like saying all these things of why we should be together.
Did she write it like 5 days ago and then send it? You got it 5 days later?
There was no postage, which means she put it in my mail.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Hand delivered.
Was Ali's handwriting?
It was nice. But in psycho.
Yeah, it was handwriting and not like
Cursive psycho?
Yeah.
cut out letters.
There wasn't, by the way, there wasn't any like,
Was this the Riddler or what?
Let's go.
there wasn't any drawings of like dead, like bodies and like
No.
blood in it.
Okay.
Oh man, she wrote it in blood. Oh my god. Okay.
That
No.
would turn
It
you on?
was, it was already off. Okay. Okay.
Next one. Might be a little hard one too. Move.
When all else fails, she can't find you. If she can't find you, she can't reach you. Then you won, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So go out of state.
Go out of state.
Hey, you know what? You might need to. What do we have it? Like go to a bunker.
Can I stay at the same state but somewhere else?
So you're saying run away from that one person?
Yes.
Apparently, if it's that bad, then
So-
yeah, we gotta run away.
So all your socials have to go too.
No, you just change it. Yeah, you have to you have to get a new name, new
Wait,
birth certificate.
what would your
New
new name be?
identity, but that's only if you want to stay in the same state.
What would your new name be?
What was it Carlos Danger? No? Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Well, here's another one. You might not have to move. Maybe you can just change your number or block her.
Well, that's what he was trying to say. Obviously, the more social media you have, block them
But
on,
I feel
on your Instagram, on your TikTok, on
I
your
feel you
Snap.
do all the stuff.
Yeah.
You just make it more challenge to
They'll
do it.
still make new accounts.
And they'll find you somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
WhatsApp or fucking whatever Messenger or
Bucky, can you put the
again?
challenge is accepted?
No,
No.
she can't. He wasn't prepared.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. My point.
Challenge forfeited.
Oops.
Challenge
accepted.
That's what I
That's
would
like
wish.
feel like if you block them, Instagram, Facebook, your phone.
But you have to do it. But here's the thing: if she
I
gets,
feel it's pointless.
no, it's well, okay. Well, then leave it open and have them follow you all the time. You have to do all that. And if they still go after you, fine. But at least you let them know, like, no, you're trying not to.
You say-
not have communication anymore.
You say no.
You say
Stop it.
no.
Stop it.
And you're expecting that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good.
Well, eventually, some of them do. Some of them will.
Well, you got lucky. The one you had, you said.
Dude, yes, they're psycho, but they're not murderers.
They're not murderers.
How do you know that?
Well,
Have you heard of Lorena Bobby? wanna
Yeah.
chop
well,
up-
he's still alive.
Lorena Bobbitt?
Yeah, Bobby.
He's still alive.
Yeah, but he'd rather die.
And he did porn.
He'd rather die if they wouldn't find his.
Didn't he reattach his weave?
Yes.
Yeah, and he became a porn star.
Oh, crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Okay, so look, all we're trying to say is if you guys are in this situation, the
Run.
best thing you can do is get out of it.
Run,
Get out. Run. Hide.
run, hide, prepare yourself.
Just
Come on, kill me! I'm here! Come on, do it now!
Just tell that psycho that you're here, and just to finish you off, right? But anything you can do to get yourself out of the situation,
Yeah.
I recommend you do it
But
because,
that's what I'm saying. What's the Titan graphic?
dude, there is no time.
There is no
grab-
time limit for this, bro.
no, there is no
No, but
time.
I'm saying if you see this signs, you should.
I would love to tell you like if you see it within a week, but it might not. It
Might not be.
It might not be.
Could be in 3 months. Could be in 1 month.
It could be a year.
Yeah, it could be a year. You see Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho comes out eventually,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just gotta catch the signs and hopefully notice it before you get in too deep, before you start living together, before you try to wife it up. Yeah, yeah.
Because if you get in too deep, you're gonna have to go all the way.
The deeper you go, the harder it is to detach and get yourself out of the situation. So, yeah,
you're talking about relationships, right?
correct. Yeah.
I feel like you've been muted the whole time.
No, you know, he's there. He's there. He's there. By the way, if you're that person, again, I said this earlier, if you're the person who's just fixated on somebody, ask yourself why. Why are you fixated with this person? Tell yourself, is this worth it? Are they trying? Listen to what the other person is telling you, and if they tell you that they don't want to be with you, you need to get out. You need to do what's best for you and stay away from somebody. Like if you're the psycho, get away. Leave that person alone. Because there's somebody who does want you. Everybody deserves the right person. Don't force somebody who's not the right person into that person because it's only going to cause you pain and suffering. So that's my last piece of advice for you fellas out there.
I love your words.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here to help. I'm here every week.
We all are.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Let's have our viewers chime in the comments, like and subscribe, and let's talk about it.
Let's keep this conversation going because
Of course.
we've all been in a situation like this.
Yeah.
So share. Let us know. Yeah. And we'll talk about this on the show later.
Probably.
Yeah.
We could do a
A
recap.
part 2.
Yeah.
We could do a part 2, a recap. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, like, subscribe, comment, do the damn thing, and we'll be here next week. Wow.
Good night.
Peace.
Late.